Okay, so last time we showed the 20 features that we selected. Okay, now we're going to back to Python Wing. And then I'm going to open up the random. Alright. And I'm going to just use as a reference. I'm going to open a new one and file, save as, okay, Q1 for exercise 13. And I'm going to put it side by side. There. Alright, so now I have to make a copy. I don't want to. Maybe I will just type it out so I can kind of understand the flow and enhance my memory a little bit. So you will hear me typing. I'm going to do is to modify the script so that the third parameter is a percentage of the number of input records as an integer between 1 and 100. Modify the script settings so that the input for this parameter is validated on the to dialog box. So, and I have to see how it goes. So I'm going to try it. All right, the first one is import ArcGIS, import random from ArcGIS, import environment overwrite output equals true, and then input feature class ArcGIS get parameter as text 0. Oh, it's equal. And output feature class equals ArcGIS dot get as a text 1. And output count equals, so it's not output count, it's percent. Percent equals, it will be integer ArcGIS dot get parameter is the text, and then it will be 2. Describe equals ArcGIS dot describe. And input function, input output, input count equals inter function that we have ArcGIS dot get parameter, get count underscore management, input feature class that I will have this out count equals integer and round input underscore count times percent 0.001 there, and then in list it's the empty one, random list equals skip this, field name equals describe, and then FOID, object ID field name, rows equals ArcGIS dot search for cursor that will be input feature class, row equals rows dot next, close it out, while row ID equals row dot get value, and then field name English equals append. English not equal append ID, and then we have a row, and rows dot next while length random list smaller than out count. Alright, so list item equals random choice in list random list dot append solid term in list remove solid item length, and equals to length string random list SQL structure query language XP equals plus field name plus this will be in plus parenthesis plus string random list, and 1 versus length -1 plus put this back. Alright, perfect. And then ArcGIS dot make feature layer underscore management input feature class selection, and then SQLEXP there. ArcGIS copy features underscore management, and then we have selection, selection, comma, output feature class there. Okay, save it first, and then I will examine it. No need to run first. Let's see. Import output is the same, random, and we do have import ArcGIS, import environment, and environment overwrite output. It's true. Output is true. Overwrite output. Do I capitalize O? Overwrite output feature. Override output feature. There, save and run. Okay. Let's see. Alright, input feature class ArcGIS get parameter as text. There is the same, everything remains the same. ArcGIS get parameter as text, and percent. Now get count, we change it into percent. Enter ArcGIS, get parameters as text 2. That's fine. Describe. And we have ArcGIS, describe input feature class. Describe, okay? Input feature class, that's fine. And then we have input out count, input count, input count, input count, enter ArcGIS, get count, management, input feature, 0. Okay. And then out count, enter round, input count, percent times input count times percent times 0.001. And in list, we have this random list. Field name, describe object ID, field name, rows, ArcGIS, search, cursor, output, feature class. Rows, next. While row ID equals row, get value, field name, list, append ID. Rows and rows next. While length, random list, smaller than outcome, cell item, random choice, in list, random list, append, cell item length, and then length string random list. Square structure query language, field name plus plus in plus this, string random list, and length -1 plus this, right parenthesis, ArcGIS, make feature layer management, input feature class, selection, structure XP, copy features, management, selection, output, feature class. And then go to save it and run it, click OK. Let's look at line 10. Let's see our line 10. Alright, I'll count, enter round, input count times percent times 0.1. That's fine. Line 7%, enter. Alright. Enter ArcGIS. Get parameter as text 2. Save again, run. Okay. NTI 0. Input, let me see any management. Enter ArcGIS, get count, management. Input percent, enter ArcGIS, get parameters as text, and input count, integer. This is ArcGIS, get count. Input feature class. So in the script tool, this parameter number of features is replaced by percent of features of type integer with a range filter from 0 to 100. So let's see.